There's never been a better time to be a part of boxing, no matter what the reason you're doing it for. Whether you're starting one from scratch or if you're adding on, this program will enlighten you on so many different levels. Welcome to the Pro-Am Fight Gym. This program was created to develop prize fighters from the beginning stages, meaning if they're coming in as amateurs, you have the actual process in place to develop them as functional prize fighters. They're going to have immense success because of how you build this up. You'll be able to appreciate what we have here in the Pro-Am Fight Gym. First, in order to develop an athlete, you're going to need programming in order to get them from one phase to the next. And this is something to help prevent you from having to overthink everything, because we know you're going to have a lot of people inside of your facility once your thing kicks off, or currently, and it's going to get bigger. You have to have something in place that you can really groom them in a real grassroots system. So you will definitely be equipped fully with programming that will take them from A to Z. That means from the early stages to the highest levels of prize fighting. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. So when you develop an athlete specifically, and taking other people on a journey with you, like the people who will be your clients, then they need an actual process put in place. So in order to do that, you're going to need to have an understanding of how will your athlete go through the progression once they go from the amateurs to the pros. Once a client comes in and they want to have the experience of a boxer, well, that is what we call the business operation. That operation is how you manage all of those things inside of the gym in a progression. And so that progression is going to give them peace of mind, because when you show them this at the beginning, they know that they're going to be a part of something large. Your athletes will truly feel respected, and they'll feel a part of a culture straight out of the gate. So we're proud to be able to produce that. That's the way you'll operate. Now, a lot of times we do also find ourselves not really understanding how to attract the people to our facilities and get the right athletes. And how do you get this thing out here and promote? Promoting is a big thing. Just like they do in prize fighting, you have to promote the gym. So we took the 2.5 decades of experience in the gym business, and what we decided to do is map out a format for you to promote in a template. And that promotional template will help you continue to keep your buzz going outside of the gym while you're inside focusing on building that gym up and building a profitable business. Because there's never been a better time to start a boxing gym or add boxing to your programming, because of the influx of people having interest in it. All of these different organizations that need to be fed, young, hungry athletes who are trying to chase down their dream. And you, as the person who's opening the doors for this, we are so thankful, because now we can give you the tools, and then you'll need a basic business template. And this is basically the different streams of revenue you'll have. You'll run training camps. You'll have one-on-ones. You'll travel going different places, doing smokers and all different types of events that boxing brings to it. You won't have to worry about that. And now, what happens when you got prize fighters that are coming in? One thing that we know was a big problem is understanding how to put people under contract. So you'll have written contracts in place so that this will make your job easier. You see, the biggest thing that we can do for you is take everything that you're worried about, and we can take that out of your mind and allow you to think like an actual owner. And so that's what we have built this Pro-Am boxing program for. I have to remind you, as you go back to the training system, you see, you're going to need the beginner's stuff where these guys understand and they're developing a process. So you're going to have all 4 phases of boxing. That means the amateurs to the advanced amateur, then transition to the pros, where you're going to start teaching them styles. And with that being said, now you have an entire mosh of skills and styles to build prize fighters from the ground up. And this is where we really hang our hat on. making sure that you're just not coming up short. You don't have to think about it, and our job is to make your life easy. So hopefully when you're hearing this, this is giving you a peace of mind. And last but not least, every month we'll do a consult call where we consult you, coach you up, and make sure that everything's running the way you plan for it to. Make any adjustments that's necessary, and make sure you promote the heck out of this thing. Hopefully this was insightful for you. And if you have any further questions, down below I think there's a link, and you can schedule a call and tell us a little bit more about what you have going on over there and why did you actually decide. That makes a huge difference to us. If you wanted to actually take action just to add just the skills training, then there's a link down below where you can actually just get that and get going. But if you are ready to get your gym started now and you want all the bells and whistles inside to start your Pro-Am boxing program, then literally you can set up the call and we can go through all of the formalities. It'll only take 10 minutes to do the entire thing. And with that being said, that's how you get your boxing gym going. That's how you get that boxing program flourishing. There's no better time to jump into boxing. And what we want to do is make sure we give you the business model that's going to give you the most profitable life ever that you can ever imagine in boxing, because it's our time, coaches. This is our time. It's been long overdue, but now we have the right business model. We have the right influx of interest, and when demand is higher than the supply, that means it's a good business. So there couldn't have been a better time for you to dive into this business. So the only thing you have to do now is jump directly in, start now, or set your call up and tell us exactly what you were thinking and what do you want to do with this thing. Until next time, my name is Coach Eric A. Bradley, and we teach boxing. This is the Pro-Am boxing program. So long.